So once you have a plan for your hat, the next step is that you're going to need to start to create that hat. And part of the expectation is that hat actually fits your head. So you're going to need to think of a method to measure your head so that you can create a hat that fits it. There's different ways to do that. I'm going to show you the way that I'm going to do that is with some yarn. And I have a yardstick, but a ruler will probably do the trick as well. Take the yarn and I'm going to wrap it around where I think my hat is going to fit onto my head. You can do this yourself, but you might also think about getting some help with this part of the project. Once I have where that end is, I hold that carefully so I don't move it, and then I can measure it on my yardstick. So I have my finger starting at the 0, and I'm laying that measurement tool, the yarn, across to the 22. So now I know that if I create something that's 22 inches long, it will probably fit around my head. That's my next step. Once I have those first few pieces designed, I might test it real quick. Then I'll begin making the pieces of the ecosystem that I chose that will end up being glued onto that base. Don't forget to use your plans to help you in your creation, checking your plans, seeing what kind of materials you plan to use, and trying to add all those different ideas that you have come up with. You might choose different materials. Here I am cutting out the pieces that I planned for the water to show that the rainforest has a large amount of rainfall and water within it. So my hat was getting a little big to videotape it with just showing my hands while I was making it. But you saw a little bit of that. And now I thought I would see, once I have it made, I've taken all the components of a rainforest. That was my ecosystem that I'm showing you. And I had a plan to show the different characteristics of an ecosystem. So I have the large canopy, I have the water, I have some of the flowers that exist there. You could add an animal if you wanted to. I may add an animal to this, so I'd have to pick something that lives in the rainforest, make sure that it fits what I'm trying to communicate. Now it's finished. The big test is to see if it still fits and if you can wear it. So I haven't tried it yet. Can't see very well. I may need to improve my design just a bit so that my eyes can show, but it fits and it's staying on quite a bit. So here's my example. Have fun creating your hats, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with.